White Rock Park is a Dallas jewel. It was recognized as such before it was even created. George Kessler said in his 1910 plan for Dallas that the acquisition of lands for the proposed reservoir would give Dallas one of the great park properties of the country, and he added, "Until a general plan for park purposes is established, no portion of the property should be sold. As parklands, these properties would remain an excellent and wise investment even if the city should at some future time no longer need the basin for domestic water supply." 60 years have passed, and the city no longer needs the lake for water, but a great overall plan has yet to be made. A study was done by Texas Technological College in 1959. This summer, the City Park Department commissioned another from the engineering firm of Forrest and Cotton at a fee of $75,000. White Rock Lake began to be used for recreation as soon as it was full and as soon as it stopped being used for city water. Swimming at White Rock was one of the events of the summer in the 30s. The beach was sanded up to a grassy verge, and there was a great diving float fairly far out from shore. Sounds of splashing pleasure could be heard all up and down the lake. Couldn't we swim in it again? Water Director Henry Grazier replies that we have better and safer places to swim, pools. He is cautious. He says White Rock never was safe, even when people were swimming in it. The problem, of course, is pollution. The flow of what was farmland north of the lake was heavy, but it was less deadly than the variegated effluent which now comes down from the cities and shopping centers that occupy that land. Some of this urbanization was to be expected after World War II. What might also have been hoped for was some understanding, at least within the past 5 years, of what indiscriminate building would do to the lake, as well as to the entire floodplain of White Rock Creek. There has been no planning, except for the highly commendable acquisition by the Park Department of what acreage it could lay its hands on for a green belt. This area along North Central Expressway at Coit Road has answered the call of commerce. Very, very recently, it was as green and wooded as the land you see beyond it. When a change to retail zoning came, the trees were destroyed, the land was filled and prepared for yet another shopping center. The excess water will be carried away with great efficiency by the concrete ditch that used to be White Rock Creek. Could we swim? Henry Williams, Water Quality Supervisor for the Dallas Public Health Department, thinks we could. There's no sewage going into the lake, only storm drainage. Of course, you never know what people will throw into a storm drain. But if this could be controlled or eliminated, and the proper water safety measures could be enforced, I don't think there's any real health reason for not swimming. They swim in a lake in the middle of London. They swim in a river that flows through Leningrad. Couldn't we manage to swim in White Rock Lake in Dallas?